What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be playing the PES 16 demo, and actually now that I think about it, I don't really know how that intro really ties in with this video. Nevertheless, we're just going to move on. Now, PES 16 is supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be competing with FIFA. This is supposed to be the year where it finally comes back and actually makes a stand against FIFA. Last year, it was a little bit short still, and this year, I think it might be just that little bit short. FIFA 16 might still have the edge, but next year, I truly believe that if PES continues to make these types of strides, that they'll be right up there with FIFA. Now, if you want to play the PES demo, you should probably know that the controls are a little bit different. Like, for example, shoot is like square or something. However, you can change that to like the FIFA settings, basically, where like circle is shoot. You just go to the personal settings and you change this type 1, go there, change it to type 2. You can see here, shot is square on type 1, so you just go to type 2 and then shot is circle, and it's basically just the FIFA settings. Alright, let's see, what team? I'm gonna be Brazil, and you know what, I'm just gonna play against France. So yeah, here we go, let's see here. I'm gonna go into the game plan because this is kind of something that PES kind of prides itself on. It's something that's really good, and I think maybe a little bit better than FIFA. You can edit the player position, which obviously you can do in FIFA. However, in this one, I think it's a little bit more, I would say, flexible. You're able to, you know, just like basically you just hold X and you can just move it around wherever you want. Pretty nice. Like, you can have the same person kind of in the same area, and in FIFA I don't think you can really do that. I'm going to use Neymar at striker instead, and then you can see his rating changes. It happens with certain players, and I think, yeah, if you go to the second striker, which is basically like a center forward basically, his rating goes up. But I'm just going to keep him at that striker role. Let's see here. I'm also going to put in Douglas Costa. I'm going to put in Oscar instead of Coutinho. I'm also going to put in Thiago Silva. For some reason he's not in. I'm going to put him in for Miranda. I'm going to put Diego Alves in for Jefferson. Marcelo actually has a lower rating than Felipe Luis. Felipe Luis has an 85 rating. So, you know, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to keep that. Going to keep Felipe Luis in. Actually, I'm going to put in Luis Gustavo as well. And see, you can also, just right here, very customizable. I'm going to drop him back a little bit. I'm going to put Fernandinho up a little bit further. And then you can also select his position. And then you can see which position you want to play him at. So I'm going to put him at center midfield just because it's a better rating. Maybe he'll play a little bit differently as well. Now I'm going to go into the game. I don't really know what skill level this game is on. I'm not really sure. I didn't check. I know you can customize it. I've seen other people customize it. However, I just forgot, basically. But we're just going to go through, check out the presentation, see how good it is. The player faces in PES are sick. Look at that. Neymar looks amazing. So is Benzema, David Luiz, Danilo, Felipe Luis. They all look sick. Like, you can even tell who is who. You can tell it's Sonia, Sacco, Madanda, Benzema. You can tell precisely who is who. It's very nice with these graphics. I will say that FIFA has the better fans, like in the better stadium. I feel like they react just a little bit better, you know. I've noticed in PES, when they cheer and when they like score a goal, the fans react by clapping like this. FIFA 16 also definitely has it right when they're actually like cheering. I mean, obviously they don't really look that great. However, FIFA 16 actually has them reacting correctly. Alright, let's see here. Let's go into the game. Now, skill moves are also a little bit different. It's also, you have to do stuff with the left stick as well as the right stick if you want to do certain things, which I think is a little bit different and a little bit more difficult. Something that's also a little bit overpowered in this game is the slide tackling. The stand tackling is, I think, normal, which is also very nice, but the slide tackling is ridiculously overpowered. I think it's something that they need to fix before PES 16 comes out. And also the referee, oh wait, no. The referees are a little bit more lenient. I've noticed that they're also better. They are completely better than FIFA. However, they also miss some calls. If you go in late into a challenge, they sometimes don't call it, or they don't even call advantage for it, which can be a little bit frustrating at times. See there, another slide tackle. I'll try to get one where it's a little bit overpowered, where you guys can see that. Hit that, Oscar. That's a goal. Let's go. Oscar. Now, for celebrations, I don't think it's not really as good. I think FIFA has the celebrations down a little bit better. At least in PES 15, when you scored a goal in like the last minute, the players wouldn't react as if you scored a goal in the 90th minute to win. You know, in FIFA, you know, all your fans are screaming, your players running around, waving their arms around and stuff like that, and you get crowded in the corner on the corner flag. However, in PES, they don't really do that, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, the passing in PES is amazing. It's so much more fluid, I think, and also it's a lot more slower. The build-up play is slower, which could turn some people off because, you know, they want to score a lot of goals. They want to get a lot of goals quickly, and they just want to kind of get the game, they just want the tempo to be quick. However, I think it's a little bit more realistic when it's a little bit slower like this. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, finesse shots are also a little bit OP, I've noticed. I mean, it might have been a good shot, I mean it was, but yeah, finesse shots are ridiculously OP. I played a couple games before this, and I would just finesse it all the time and it would go in. But going back to the fluidity of the game, I think it's so much better. That's a goal. Wow, that's actually a good save. But yeah, the fluidity, it's so much more fluid, which I like. You know, in FIFA, if someone who's not really as agile, mostly defenders, actually, and bronze players, you know, like low-rated players, usually they would take the ball, and if they wanted to turn, it would take them like, I don't know, 5 seconds to actually do so. I mean, that's an exaggeration, obviously, but it would take them so much more longer to turn, when in this, it's actually good. You know, they actually turn with pace, turn with a purpose, instead of just like collecting the ball, taking their time on the ball when someone can actually just go, steal it, and score. Also in PES, I feel like you're more able to do like the quick type of passing, you know, like the Barcelona-esque style, where as in FIFA, I would say you're still probably able to, but it's a lot harder for it to come off, especially because it's so fast. Whereas in this, everything's a little bit slower, so you can react a little bit more, and people are also in the right position a lot more of the time, at least in this formation with Brazil. So you can see there, I got the foul. However, he didn't even call advantage because it was a little bit late, which is kind of disappointing to see. I mean, they're still better than FIFA 16, or I mean, they're still better than FIFA refs, which is sad. When that happens and they're still better than the FIFA refs, then FIFA needs to change something. And we'll see if we can get a long shot going. See if we can get a long shot. Long shots are actually very powerful, however, I think it's a lot harder to score. In FIFA, at least FIFA 15, long shots are a little bit overpowered. I mean, they probably go in a little bit more than they probably should. However, it's more exciting when you actually score a long shot in PES. Set pieces are weird. Set pieces are weird. You can, I mean, it's just, I honestly have no idea how to describe it. It's just messed up compared to FIFA. FIFA has it actually a lot better, I think. And now the free kicks are too easy in FIFA. However, they just have like the set pieces, right? The set pieces in PES are just weird, basically. They're just so different. Oh, yeah, no, that's not, oh, really? That's a goal. Really? Really? Still a goal, right? Really? Really? Are you seriously kidding me? That's just bad. That's gonna do it for this game. I forgot to show you something, which is kind of funny, to me at least, which you can do in PES, which, honestly, it's probably gonna be frustrating if you go up against someone. However, it's realistic because it happens so much, and it's flopping. You can actually make your players flop in this game. So here, I'm going to go into a rematch real quick. You can see how to do it. Basically, what you do is you do L2, R2, L1, R1, and you press down on the analog stick. So you press all of them down at once, and you flop. You can see here, I'm going to go and flop. And the ref will also give you a yellow if he thinks you flopped. So that's also very realistic, which I think adds more realism to the game, which is very cool. I can't really seem to get free kicks, so sorry if that I haven't gotten it for you guys, but that is just going to be the end of the PES game. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. Please comment what I'm doing right and not right so that I can improve upon my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.